Hi, my name is Nigel Verdon. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Railsbank. What I'd like to see in the Appathon, I'd like to see some massive innovation of people doing use cases that they think will be appealing in the fintech world to consumers. I'm not going to predicate certain use cases. I just see have fun, enjoy, do something that you think is innovative, and as you imagine you're a consumer or business owner, you'd love to see. What we're looking to achieve is see how people use our API and get feedback to our from people during the Appathon. Is the API solving the use cases you're trying to do? Could there be improvements for it? We're also interested in seeing people's innovation and sort of some crazy ideas that people come up with. So and say, I wish I could do this on Railsbank. So we're there for the people in the Appathon. We're there for you, but we're just going to be open for your feedback to help us build a better product. So real pain points that come to mind are, couldn't banking be easier? That's super important. Why do we need an app for banking when we all can listen to music by talking to Alexa or Siri or Google Home? That should make life easier. So those are the sort of pain points, make the conversation easier. And I think that's prevalent throughout all of the use cases. The real landscape change is about looking at, instead of how open banking helps the consumer, it's how open banking helps the industry deliver better products for the consumer and more simple products for areas like credit, for landlords being able to check, does this person get paid or not? For accountants being able to understand the credit worthiness and the payability of a new supplier or a new credit line. So those are some of the areas where the landscape is really helping. If you look at for very much further in the future, open banking is very much about open data. And if you're open data, one of the things to think through is, how can data help me in the future? How can I use data and combine it with other data sets to get meaningful insights that are useful to the consumer, to help them with their financial life, help them with their planning, help them with their credit decisioning, help them with their forecasting. And so the world, I think, of open banking future is all about data. What am I taking part as judge? Good question. I'd love to see innovation, and I'd love to see how people's minds work when they look at the fintech world and the open banking world through a set of fresh eyes. We've run some appathons in the past, some hackathons rather than just appathons, and we've seen some amazing things. We saw open banking be used for calorie counting for one application. So you banked your calories because you got the calorie data on the from the label on the goods you'd bought, for example. So being a judge is a real privilege to see massive innovation and be inspired by it. A milling submission would show innovation, perseverance, ability to get something done, and the ability to take a massively complex problem and just solve one key part of it super elegantly, super well done, and bringing a team together with all the skills to deliver on that from the UX side, from the experience side, to the engineering side, to the product side. That will make a winning submission. I won't say to solve these problems. It's all about how you approach it and come up with something that will go, has the real wow factor. And it's done with a wow factor, and it's also well done and well executed. What stand out to me specifically is I've seen throughout our customer base and working in this fintech industry and helping define this industry since the very beginning, a ton of Me Too applications. And what would make me sit up and listen is somebody who does something that isn't Me Too, something that's truly innovative and well executed. So get your thinking hats on, get your visioning on, and come up with something that people haven't done before, and don't be a Me Too.